Hello, everyone. Welcome to Little Meatballs Nursery. I'm Sandra. Welcome if you're new here, and welcome back if you are returning. So, hey guys, happy Monday. I hope you all enjoyed your weekend. Mine wasn't the best, it could have been better, but I'm back. I'm back. I missed everyone. I always miss when I'm unable to do the videos. I just love talking with you guys, You're my hangout, my safe place. I can talk about anything and everything. And you guys just, I love the comments, the feedback, the emails. It's just so wonderful to have everybody here with me. And that being said, congratulations, everyone. We finally reached 900 subscribers, and I can't believe it. It's taken us a hot minute. It's taken a hot minute, but we're here. We're finally here. I keep checking. I think it was Saturday that I first noticed it, and then I checked yesterday and we were still there, and this morning we're still there. So, we are going to do the 900 subscriber giveaway as promised. I just have not decided quite yet, what that prize is going to be. I initially was going to do a doll, and I had thought about doing Maddie, the Maddie replica. However, I decided that I want to keep her. She's a special baby to me, and Danny loves her, and she goes with Maggie. It's Maggie's friend, so we're just going to keep her. Also, I think, how do I explain this? I think I do have a doll for sale though, so just stay tuned for that. But, I guess, sometimes it's hard for me, and it's part of, it's part of my mental illness, really, and I'm not ashamed to say it, that I have, first of all, I have very bad OCD. Okay. And I overthink. I am an extreme overthinker. And a lot of times that gets me into a place that I don't want to be in. You know, and so I usually reach out to friends. And you know what? Because you need that support system. I mean, at least I do. I need that support system. And I'm so grateful and thankful that I have, friends. I don't want to say friends and people that are in my corner that help me to realize things that maybe I can't see, and that's a disability. It is. It's my blindingness sometimes, that I can't see everything. Sometimes it's very hard for me to, if I'm focused on something and I'm hyper focused on it, okay? Like, we're gonna say, for my nails example, okay? We'll use my nails for as an example, because it is the example of the day, actually. Yesterday I took the nails off, and my natural nails are really, really weak. So I didn't want to put another set of nails on. I was gonna put red ones on, the shiny, pretty, glittery ones, but I said, you know what? I can't, because if I put another set on, I don't want to lose my real nails, okay? Then I can't put any nails. So I decided to do the dip powder, okay? Because it's safer, it's less like, I guess, taxing, you could say, on your nails. It's just not as harsh to do. So the thing is, I haven't done them in months, and so it was a little difficult for me this morning, and I kind of just wanted to do it quick and get it over with. And so dipped them twice, and then I filed a little bit, but I didn't realize, like, just how much work was involved in filing these nails. But for me, all I see is a mess on my nails. Okay. I'm very, very unhappy with them. Whereas other people might look at them and say, they don't look that bad. They look okay. But to me, in my mind, they look like the most horrible things in the world right now. So that's part of my illness, though. And I understand that. Okay. And so I'm using that as an example because sometimes it's hard for me to see something for what it is, instead of, instead I overthink it, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe this isn't why, or this is why. And it I sometimes I just need advice of others to kind of give me a different perspective on things. It doesn't make me a bad person. It just means that I need that extra help, to kind of sometimes see that. So I think that I just want to say thank you to the people that, care enough about me to say, hey, wait, maybe think of it this way or look at it this way, or, and so that really does help me. And so thank you. That's what I meant by that. Anyway, so um that's why I'm keeping Maddie as well, because she was a gift at the time from, from a person that, um they their heart was full of love, and they wanted to send something to me, and I was so grateful that somebody sent me a doll for my birthday. That was, incredible. It was such a wonderful feeling inside that somebody wanted to do that for me. And so just because I'm not speaking to the person anymore doesn't mean that I should just discard the doll. You know what I mean? Like, at that time, I was it was so joyful and happy, and I loved it, and I still love the doll. So, just because things didn't work out with the person that gave it to me doesn't mean that I can't love the doll still. And so I'm trying to think of things in a different way, okay? Cuz a lot of times, and I'll admit it, a lot of times when, you know, um I get gifts from someone, and things are going great, and then maybe things don't work out the way we had planned, or I had planned, or whatever. And when I look at those things, it brings back those memories, and then it hurts at the same time because of how it ended up, or whatever went wrong. And so that attachment to that item has memories to it, good and bad. But so that's why I tend to just throw them away, or give them away, or sell them, or whatever, because I don't want it in my presence, because it just reminds me of things gone wrong. In other words, um, I hope I'm explaining this right. It probably sounds like shit. Probably sounds like, what the fuck, Sandra? Really, this is fucking Monday chat with the. I'm trying to explain a little bit, because some people, off the bat, you might see something or hear something and not understand me. In other words, not understand where I'm coming from with certain things. And so that's why I'm kind of just trying to explain it a little better. Because if you don't know me, then you're not going to understand what, my thinking is, and how I feel, Um but so, in other words, those memories and feelings, the attachment to the item, it doesn't have to remain just that, because Danny has fun with the doll. We have fun together with her. He loves her. He'll bring her and watch TV, and I dress her and I laugh and I smile at her face because she's so happy all the time. And so those are making new memories. Creating new memories with that same item, that I don't have to just give it away, and not look at it anymore because of the emotions that it brings to me. Instead, I need to work on my emotions and not just do what I usually do and stuff them down, and not deal with them, not deal with those emotions, just give it away, throw it away, stuff it away, and not deal with why I'm feeling that way. And so that's what I'm kind of learning to do now. Okay. I'm learning to deal with those emotions instead of just saying, nope, I ain't doing it. I don't have to deal with it. I'm not doing it. Um, and it kind of feels good. It kind of feels good in a way that I'm learning how to deal with it instead of throwing it away. So we're keeping Maddie. We're keeping Maddie. Her name is Morgan, but we're keeping Maddie, um and that's that. That's the reasoning. That's my reasoning for selling a lot of my things, honestly. And I'm starting to realize that, and that maybe that's not the way to go. And I don't want to get all emotional on here, but I know Christina's going to be proud of me. um it's just it's been a lifelong journey, and it's going to continue to be. But I think as I'm getting older, I'm really starting to realize that nothing is going to change unless I do something different, right? And I can't keep doing the same things because I'm going to get the same results. I have to make a change so that different things can happen down the line. Different opportunities and different ways of looking at things, and not, you know, just stuffing things away. It's more of, surface, trying to deal with what's here and now. And as my kids get older, especially, I'm learning that more and more, that, you can't just stay in the same situation. You have to make a change. And that's not just one person, that's everyone needs to work on themselves and make changes. So, I am working on myself to do my changes and my part. And everybody's playing their own part. Okay? So this is part of what I'm doing now, and that is also why I have Laura here. I dressed her. These are the Una limbs, okay? And I switched their heads. And if you watched my video Friday, you already know that. I wasn't sure at first how this would work for her. Um, but I'll tell you, she's a chunky baby, and the heads are only really, the shape is different. So Laura has a more longer face, and I feel that Brianna has more of a chunkier face. But so the heads are slightly shaped differently. Is the body a little? I mean, listen, it's not a perfect match, but it also doesn't look silly. So it looks okay. Um, you wouldn't know. I don't think I would know that it doesn't belong to her, the body. Um, but so I decided to dress her up and hold her and snuggle her and see. I think, look at her. She is a cutie like this. Now I feel better with Laura on this body. I keep saying Laura, Danielle. With Danielle on this body than Brianna. Because to me, Brianna is more, and I'm gonna bring her on. Brianna has more of a like snuggle me face. I don't know, like you just want to cuddle her close. And with this type of body, you really can't. Now for Laura, I never really snuggled with Laura. Okay, I keep calling Danielle, whatever. I never really cuddled with her. I would usually go to Jack for that. Um, she's more of a showpiece to me. I think that Laura has beautiful features. She has a beautiful face. She's painted beautiful. I like to look at Laura. I don't usually pick her up unless I'm on a video. If I were to pick somebody up when I'm not on a video, Jack is my go-to baby for snuggles, for sure. Okay? But Brianna is now that baby because I switched bodies. Brianna has that face where she looks so real and you want to hold her. Okay. So that's why I switched the bodies out. Um, Anna did a beautiful job painting these limbs, and I think they're gorgeous. And I'm so thankful and grateful that she did that for me, that she surprised me with that, because she put a lot of love and thought into it. And for that, obviously, I'm thankful, and it was amazing of her to do that. So I just made a little switcheroo. That's all, and I think she looks good. What do you guys think? I think she looks really good. I wasn't sure at first because I did add a little more stuffing to the chest area than what I had on Friday, because Friday she was flopping all around, and I just couldn't deal with that. But I put a little more stuffing back into her. I just was afraid because I didn't want the long torso again, because it seemed that she had a really long torso when I got her. So I was trying to. So what I did was I did remove. She was over 10 pounds. Right now I think she's about 8. um I removed the middle glass bead bag here, and I replaced that with all polyfill. So she's huggable and squeezable, and she's not too overly heavy. And I think it also gives her a little more slack in the torso. So she's not like straight up like long torso. She see how she like bends a little bit better. So she's really cuddly here. Her all her limbs are fully filled with beads, so she's really heavy. She has the beads in her head, so her neck does, flop back. And then she has the bag of beads in the butt. So I mean, she's weighted really nice. But she just doesn't have that elongated torso that was on, when I first got her. So, I did put on this cute, sleeper. Now I do like the sleeper. I didn't like it before. Um, so I think let's fold these mittens over. I mean, she's, you know, like I said, Laura is more of a doll that I look at. So that it's okay she has the full limbs. So, but I want to see how it looks if I fold over the mitts, or if that looks silly. Does that make her hand look even bigger? Yeah, I don't like it. Okay. Um, yeah, so I just wanted to show you, bring her on and show you guys. She's really pretty. And the way I fixed her now, I think it makes her look way better than before. And I mean, look, I think she matches good on this body. What do you guys think? I mean, I think she looks really cute. I did have that leopard cake put on her before, but I changed her out of it because I wanted to put something more babyish on her. But I think she looks adorable. And because Anna Payne did the limbs and this face and the head, it matches. And yeah, so I'm going to enjoy her this way for now. And maybe I'll leave her like this, or maybe I'll eventually get another cuddle body. I don't know. But for now, we'll just leave Danielle like this. And she's happy like this. And she does, but again, I can't get her close to me. But she's adorable though. She really is adorable. Um, she's so pretty. She is so pretty. I do love this sculpt. She's pretty. Not one that I would have picked. Like, how do I say that? Because like I didn't order her. Like Anna had this kit, the Laura, and I said, let me just try it. I go through dolls like water. It's like it's like I guess I get one that I don't like. But I will say that Yuna, she's beautiful. She's so gorgeous. She looks so real, so gorgeous. And like next to Jack, they look so cute together. So so guys, what I'm doing really is I don't know. No, no, no. I'm trying to gather a small collection of babies that I truly love, like forever. And sometimes it takes a while to get to that point, to be satisfied with your collection that you don't need anymore, you don't want anymore. And listen, I know I've been in this hobby for 30 plus years, okay? When you're in the hobby that long, not the reborn hobby obviously, because, but doll collecting in general. Okay. When you're in it that long, you just realize that, look, this is a crazy carousel merry-go-round roller coaster, and you want to get off. You want to get off at some point. You're like, I can't keep going. My mind's going woo woo woo. And you just want those few babies. At least that's how I feel at this point. People that have just started collecting or only been in 5-10 years doll collect, they may not feel this way yet, and that's okay. You may never feel this way. I'm telling you how I feel. Okay. I want to have just those like maybe five very special dolls that make me smile when I go look at them and pick them up, and I just get that feeling. And I have two of them. Okay, I have two of them, and that is Jack, of course, and now Yuna, which is my Brianna. So I have my boy and my girl. They are very, very special babies to me, both of them. And right now Brianna is looking a little bit like a dwarf because she does have a cuddle body that is just a little bit too small for her, but I'm okay with it because she feels incredible, and I'm going to bring her on soon. But But so those two babies are like, they grab me, okay? And they make me want to pick them up, dress them, hold them, all that stuff. And they give me a good feeling, okay? She's beautiful. And the way she's on this body, I think she looks adorable. But is she one of those babies that makes me feel like Jack and Brianna do? No. So that tells me that, I mean, she'll be here for a while. I don't know how long, but she's beautiful to look at, but she just doesn't bring me that sense of like, wow, like I want to hold you, I need you, in other words, okay? And I know that must sound really fucked up to people that don't even collect dolls or are not in the reborn world. I need you. I need a doll. I don't need the doll, but that feeling, okay, of needing that special doll to hold and to keep you calm and safe and all that, okay? Um, you know, um, you guys know what I mean. If you're a doll collector, you know what I mean, okay? Or maybe you don't. I don't know, but this is how I feel, okay? So, I just want that small collection so that I'm able to build a cute nursery, and get, I want to do a theme, I know with the girls I've been doing Hello Kitty, but honestly, that's like quickly fading for me. Of course, my theme is always I love the pink and white, okay? So I think I'm gonna add like, I would love to add like a green to the pink and white, like a sage green, because of for boys. However, the wall color stops me from doing that because if I add green over the melon color, this color, it's going to look like pumpkins, and I don't like fall. So I got to think of, I could do like add a baby blue curtain into that, but I want to do a theme and I don't know what yet. I don't know. I'm thinking. I don't want to say because, I don't want, I want to be able to do it first, like what's in my mind. But I'm thinking, okay. But in order to do that, like I need to, you know, I don't know how to explain it. Like just not keep the dolls that like do nothing for me. Um, Again, it's a different situation. Like with Maddie, like she does something for me. She's adorable. I smile when I look at her. Me and Danny play with her. So she does something for me. So that's why she's sticking around. But you know, I can't say how long this one's gonna stay. And I'm selling. I mean, I don't I it's nothing like personal, but you'll see who I'm selling in a second. So, you probably narrowed it down by now. I mean, I only have a handful of dolls, and I'm trying to get Danny to get rid of the Behringer dolls up there. I mean, I love them too. I think they're adorable. They do make me smile. I mean, Tyrone and Snoopy, he's got to keep. But I think and Sega, yeah. So I think but like Spidey and Bear Hugs can go, and then I'm thinking like I have my Rainbow Bright and my Lilo doll, and I don't know. I just feel like overwhelmed again, guys. I get in these moods where I just feel like I need to purge. That's what it is. I need to get rid of this stuff. I need to just there's a lot of times where like I look up on my shelf and I'm like, I just want to like like be swiper, swipe or no swiping. I want to just swipe everything off into a box and not look at it. And I can't be the only one like that, okay? That's why that show Hoarders, oh my God, that gives me so much anxiety. Okay, so much anxiety when I watch that show because I want to like jump in the TV and start sweeping and cleaning up and picking things up because I can't understand how someone could live like that. Like it bothers me deeply. Now, I was watching an episode where there was this lady on there and she says she can't clean her house because she has OCD and she has to do things in order. But if she can't get through the first step, then she just doesn't do it at all. And I'm thinking to myself, Jesus, lady, just pick up a broom, And I understand that it's easier said than done for some people. There's a whole array of reasons why somebody would live that way, right? I'm not one to judge. I'm not going to judge them. I'm just saying, like, it brings me anxiety. I can't watch it. So, sometimes we'll catch an episode, here and there, and I'm like, Jason's like, let's see it, let's watch it. I'm like, why? Like, I can't do it. I can't watch it. It makes me want to get up and clean. That's what it makes me want to do. And I'm like scrubbing the counter, and it's like 11 o'clock at night. He's like, "What the hell are you doing?" I'm like, "I can't watch this because it's making me want to clean." um, but anyway, so yeah, that show I can't watch, and then oh my god, there's a lot going on. Um, I do want to give an update. Ethan is doing well. My son Ethan. If you follow my channel, you know that recently Ethan had well, I don't want to talk about it again, but if you know, you know. And he's doing well. He's doing very well. I spoke to him this morning from school. He calls from school, which I don't really like, and my husband doesn't like that either because they have telephones in the classrooms now. And like he was talking to him for like, I don't know, 20 minutes. And then he's like, "Oh, what are you at lunch?" And then I guess Ethan was like, "No, I'm in math class." And Jason was like, "Why are you calling? Well, you're supposed to be in math class. Why are you calling from the class?" And he's like, "Oh, well, when we're done with our work for the day, the teacher lets us use the phone." And Jason got upset because he's like, "Well, use that time to get in some missing assignments because we know you have some, just so it's like, I don't know. It's so different nowadays. Like, I don't understand a phone in the classroom that you're allowed to just call people when you want to call people. And I don't know. It's just weird. And also, when we were young, right? And we were in school, like if you failed, you didn't pass. You didn't get to go. You didn't get to pass go. You didn't get to, collect 200 and go to the next grade. You didn't get shit. You got left behind, If you didn't do what you needed to do and passed your grade, you stayed in that grade for another year. You didn't just move along, right? They do things different nowadays, okay? So even if you don't pass, they still push you to the next grade. And how are you supposed to do that work if you failed the year before? Like that I don't get. And in fact, I was just reading a news article here in Washington State. A woman is suing, okay, an 18-year-old girl is suing the state and the school board or whatever because they passed her along her whole high school years, okay? She did not pass any classes. She did not do the work. She didn't even understand it. And they kept passing her and pushing her to the next grade level, pushing her and she would just fail again and fail. They actually allowed her to graduate. She graduated. They gave her a diploma. And guess what? She cannot get a job. She is unemployable because she doesn't know how to do anything. Okay, she never learned the math, the English, whatever skills she needs to get a job. Okay? This is a true story. You can look it up yourself. Okay? She actually, in fact, if I can find the link again, I will link it below because it's an incredible story. Okay? Of how the system works. That they just pushed her along, okay? Just go along, and now she cannot get a job. She has a diploma, but she doesn't have the skills that she needs in order to do a job out in the real world. How do you like them apples? Like, what the actual fuck, Washington? Like, what the actual fuck? That makes zero sense to me. And I'm sure she's not the only one, but she is suing. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all. Because that's how I kind of feel like what they're doing with Ethan. Like they're just and us as parents are saying, "Where's your work? Let's see your work," trying to help him to understand the work. And, if he's no, 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 or I don't understand it, I don't get it. But yet they're going to push him along anyway. I even spoke to, I don't know if it was the teacher or whoever it was, But I was like, I'm really concerned because he failed last semester and I'm trying to, you know, help my son in the right direction. So what do I need to do so that he passes? Because she had told me if he did not pass the third semester, that he was going to fail for the year. And so when I brought that up to her, because he did fail those, and so I was trying to help him, and I called her, and she's like, well, that was even giving him extra time and made up work because I expected those things to be in 3 days before, and I even accepted them from Ethan, but he still did not pass them. So I'm like, well, if he doesn't understand the work, then he can't, right? He can't pass the grade. And she's like, oh no, we'll still give him, like, I forgot exactly how they called it or what they said. Something about extra points somewhere that would still push him to the next grade. And I'm thinking to myself, well, if he can't fucking do this work, how the fuck do you expect him to do the next grade level? Right? Like, obviously, I don't talk to the teachers like that, but that's what I'm thinking in my fucking head, okay? The fucking, you know, the Yonkers Italian bitch is coming at me because I'm pissed. I mean, how do you expect a kid to learn the next grade when they don't even know what the fuck they're doing right now? And me as a parent trying to help him, but if he doesn't accept my help, then there's nothing I could do either. So it's like you're pushing him along. You shouldn't be pushing him along. That makes no sense to me at all. Okay? Um, it's like I don't know. I don't know. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. But things are very different in today's day, and the more we talk about it, the more I realize that, this generation is just fucked. They're just fucked. They're screwed. Because it seems like this is a generation of nobody gives a shit. Like nobody, not even the kids. It's like, fuck it. I don't got to do it. I don't got to do my work. I don't have to fucking listen to you. I don't have to, like, and you can't do old school parenting anymore because that doesn't fucking fly in today's day, right? Basically, kids today say, fuck you, mom, fuck you, dad, I'm fucking leaving, I'm going, I'm doing what the fuck I want, try and stop me. What are you supposed to do as a parent? I don't want to turn this into a whole parent tutorial thing again, whatever you want to call it. I got haters out there too. They might steal my content and use it for their own, If you know, you know. But, comical. It's comical. But anyway, so, it's just like you can't be a parent today. You can't. It's very difficult to be a parent in today's world. It truly is. And the internet has a lot to do with that. And it's like nowadays, you could look up anything, you could find anything, you could see anyone, you could do it's crazy. Like I was watching some Instagram reels and I'm like, you mean to tell me anybody could fucking scroll on this and look at this? Like my kids could be seeing this. They don't have Instagram, my kids. I'll tell you that. They're not allowed. They do not have Instagram. They do YouTube, but they don't have channels anymore. Those were deleted. And not that anything went wrong with them. I just felt like they weren't mature enough to have them. They initially I felt that they were, but then after certain things, I was like, you know what? No. And Roblox, you have to be very careful with Roblox. I play with Danny. Like Danny can only play if me or Jason is playing with him, or like if Ethan was playing with him or Jack. So one of us would have to play with Danny. I don't allow him on there by himself. That is the worst site. Like people can message you. I'm like, if you ever get a message, you tell me immediately. And Danny's good like that. He won't be, talking to nobody. But because let me tell you, I put the fear in them about that shit. Like, okay, you don't talk to strangers. I don't care if it's outside face to face. If you're typing, you do not speak to anyone you don't know, because the minute they start talking to you and they'll ask you questions that you don't even think are, oh, whatever. What's your favorite color? Oh, blue. Oh, what kind of backpack do you have? Oh, this. Oh, yeah, really? Oh, do you have a lot of trees by your school? Do you have a lot? Listen, I watch enough true crime shit to know what the fuck these fucking motherfuckers are thinking, okay? So, I tell Danny, you don't stand outside by a car. You don't stand where there's people around. You make sure that you are with an adult. I mean, they know the whole thing, okay? I even tell Jack this and he's going to be 18, okay? He's like, "Mom, I know." "Mom, I already know." "Mom, thanks, I know." I'm like, "Well, but did you know that if you..." And he's like, "Stop." But you have to, because kids, they have no fear, right? They have no fear. Kids in general don't have fear. They just do whatever they want. I remember being a kid. I didn't have no fear. Fuck that. I just went and was like, ha ha ha, ha, laughing, happy, having a good time. And when I think about it now, like, I should have been dead like 20,000 times already. Okay. I'm like a fucking cat, in the situations and places I was in and things that were like so super fucking close to really not making it. Um, Sorry. I just fear that for my children, because maybe because I've been in situations like that before and I know they're not me, and Jason reminds me all the time, they're not you, Sandra, they're not you, Sandy. He goes, they're not you, Sandy. But sorry. My mom called me Sandy, so of course I had to do that to myself with the emotional shit. But anyway, it's hard to be a parent in today's day. It really is. But you make it through somehow. Speaking of parents, just quickly before I bring the doll for sale on, and then of course my cutie patootie piranha, um, I just wanted to say that my sister from Pennsylvania, Lisa, she called me earlier, and she said that my sister in Florida, my youngest sister Michelle, called her early this morning saying that they were in an ambulance, her and their dad, so my stepfather. So Lisa and Michelle, that's their dad. I'm from my mom's first marriage, so my stepfather. Um, so Michelle wasn't, now he lives with Michelle and her husband currently and her son. So she's supposed to be taking care of dad. And dad apparently had to be rushed to the hospital because he's been throwing up blood for a week. And he can't swallow, so he's been spitting up spit because he can't swallow. He has Crohn's disease. He's had multiple endoscopies for his stomach. And he also was going through skin cancer, which I don't really know the update on that because I don't talk to him. I only hear through my sister. So um anyway, so she called, they were in an ambulance, I guess. He got really bad. And so they decided to call an ambulance. He went to the VA hospital, which in my opinion, he should have just went to Halifax. He should have just went to, the closest well, they're in Orlando, not in Daytona anymore. So they should have went to Orlando Medical or whatever it is, the closest ER. Um but instead he went to VA because that's where he goes for all his medication and doctors and blah 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 blah. Now, he has medical insurance, okay, through disability. So I don't know why, because he's saying, oh, it's free at the VA, it's free. But if you have coverage, then it should be free in any ER, right? So, I don't know. Jason's saying VA really isn't all that great. He remembers his dad did not want to go to the VA hospital because it was just bad. I don't know if there's lack of care or what have you, but anyway, so they were on their way there. So Michelle called Lisa, and Lisa called me hysterical. She says dad is sepsis. So I guess they made it to the ER, and the doctor did blood work and what have you, and he is septic, sepsis, whatever, like I was, like when you're almost fucking dead, you have a bad infection in your blood. So they are giving him medication, for that, and also a medication for because he can't eat. I don't know exactly what the issue is. I really don't know the whole logistics of it. I have to call. So I told my sister, I said, calm down. She's like, I need to know if I need to get on a flight down there. I asked Michelle, how bad is he? But all Michelle could say is, oh, I don't know. Because my sister talks like that. She said, oh, I don't know how dad is, but I'm here with him. And supposedly she's talking about putting patches behind his ears. And Lisa was like, what the fuck are you talking about, Michelle? Putting patches behind dad's ears for what? And she's like, oh, to give him energy. And we're like, no. And Jason's like, the only patch he could think of to put behind somebody's ear is like for like nausea, I think, like if you're on a boat or something. But I never heard of that. Okay, so I'm thinking, what the fuck? What is she talking about? What the fuck kind of patch is she gonna put behind dad's ear? And of course, Lisa's freaking out because that's her dad, and so I have sympathy for that. Because I mean, how do I put this? How do I put this? Um, Obviously that's her dad. That's her dad, okay? And she's my sister. And so I want to support her. Um I feel we both feel like I told her you should go down there cuz Michelle's saying, "Oh no, I'm here with him." Um First of all, if you're supposed to be taking care of dad, how did he get so sick under your care, under your watch? Like it kind of gave me vibes of like a play over of what happened with my mom. Okay. Michelle was supposed to be watching over my mom, and and then my mom was supposedly, she had slipped and her head was bleeding, and I told you guys the story before. And so she had she literally said she taped a plastic bag on the side of my mom's head to like catch the blood. That's how much she was bleeding. But yet she didn't take her in an ambulance to the ER. Instead, they went home and took a nap. And then my mom died, and I didn't find out till, and she was dead for a good 8 hours. The guy is the coroner or whoever goes to the house to check the body before they bring it. Um, they said she was stiff and cold, like she was already in, what's it called, rigor mortis? Is that what it's called? She was dead for hours before 911 was even called. So hello, where the fuck was my sister? You know? And why the fuck wouldn't you take mom to the ER if she was bleeding so much that you had to tape a fucking bag to the side of her head? Like, I'll never fucking understand that, okay? This is the kind of like a same scenario. She's now taking care of her dad, and he's throwing up blood for a week. He hasn't eaten, he said, in 2 weeks. I don't see how that is, because I think he would be dead at that point. But maybe little things here and there. Maybe he really can't eat a meal. Maybe he's like trying to... Sorry, I heard something outside. But like, and now it just seems like she's so like, how do you say, nonchalant? Like she just doesn't like get it, grasp it. She's talking about fucking things to stick behind his ear to give him energy. The man is throwing up blood and he has sepsis, and you're talking about giving him fucking ear patches? There's something not right with her. And so why, it boggles my mind. Like it feels like, and my sister said it too, my old, Lisa in Pennsylvania. She said it too. She's like, Sandy, I'm not going to let this happen again. I am getting on a plane. I am going down to see dad. And, because I guess she was supposed to have power of attorney, but when she was down there and she was supposed to sign the paperwork, apparently my other sister, Michelle, and my brother were still alive, and they wouldn't leave the room because they wanted to get the house. And I guess, because at the time my stepfather owned a house, and he was going to put Lisa me and Lisa down on the deed or whatever it was. Not that I wanted anything. I would totally give it to my sister. I don't want anything from him. But the point was they wouldn't get out of the room, so the lawyer couldn't do anything because my stepfather didn't want to talk in front of them, obviously. So now that my sister Michelle got Louis to move in, that's my stepfather, Louis, got Louis to move in with her to take care of him, and she's not taking care of him, but is she power of attorney? Did she sign any paperwork? Did she, it's like, it's just, it's a replay. It's a fucking instant replay for me. So I told Lisa, I'm going to call the VA. I was on the phone on hold for like a half hour before I came on here and nobody was fucking answering. So I'm going to call back again after this video, find out what's going on. Say, I'm his oldest daughter. I want to know what's going on so I could see my other sister wants to fly out there. But they're telling her that because she would have to fly on a plane, that she would have to quarantine for 2 days before they would let her see him. Because, of germs, foreign germs to him, because that's how fragile his state is right now. And I'm like, but Michelle could be in there? And they're like, well, yeah, because she lives with him. She didn't fly there to see him. She's just there. And so Lisa's like, well, do I fly out now, quarantine for 2? Like, what is she supposed to do? My sister's, she has vacation time, so she can take, she can go. She's like, I'm going to book the flight for tomorrow morning. I'm booking the flight for tomorrow morning, and I'm going to see what the hell's going on. Now, the thing is, as soon as she sees my other sister just going to come, they're going to be in a confrontation because Michelle's very persuasive. Okay. And so she will tell her what she wants to hear. Oh, I've taken care of Dad. Don't worry about it. Da 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 da. It's kind of like out of sight, out of mind. So when you're not down there and you don't see exactly what she's doing daily with him, which is probably zero, nothing. Okay. He actually takes her son to school every day. And so when she was on the phone with my sister, she's like, oh, well, Anthony is not in school today. You know why? Because Dad couldn't take him. Dad couldn't drive him to school. So he couldn't go today because Dad wasn't feeling. And Lisa's like, Dad is fucking throwing up blood. He hasn't eaten. He's sepsis. And you're worried about your son not going to school? Take him yourself. Put him on the fucking bus. She's just out of her mind. She's out of her fucking mind. She doesn't know what she's talking about. So Lisa has to go down there. She has to go down there. Okay. And, I'm sorry if I'm putting too much information out there for people, then you shouldn't be watching my channel if it's too much information for you to handle. Because I just know people are watching and I'm so tired of thinking, oh my God, who's watching this? Maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe I shouldn't say this. Oh my God, no. Fuck that. Like, this is my fucking channel. I'm going to say what the fuck I want, when the fuck I want to say it, and sorry. Okay, that's it. I'm not going to, because like I said, I'm an overthinker. And I keep thinking, I thought all weekend of this. And I don't want people to rent space in my head. I have too many things I got to do. And it's like, oh, well, should I say this? Should I not say that? I might offend this one. I can't do that. I'm not going to make everybody happy. Not everybody is going to be pleased with what I say all the time. But this is my channel, and that's what I'm going to do. Who is it?
Pizza, sausage, pepper. No, I didn't get
Oh, you got a pepper too?
I got these.
Oh, let me see that. Oh. So wait, what'd you get? Sausage and peppers on Italian bread?
2 Italian bread and a thing of chicken legs.
Woohoo! You got all that? Wow, good shopping.
Thanks.
Good shopping. Wait a minute. I got to show my viewers first. All right? All right? Listen. Oh, Jack, will you show my viewers your beard?
No, I'm not.
Come on, please. No. There's so many people that leave comments that say, let's see Jack. Where's Jack? Because you're never on the video.
I'm not showing my face. He wants to remain anonymous.
He wants to remain anonymous, but you hear him anyway. You hear him. What do you mean you don't blame him?
It's good to be
but he's so good looking and handsome. Yeah, I want to show all my friends and viewers what a handsome oldest son I have.
Not that handsome.
Oh, please. Okay, right. Anyway. So, What is that? Oh, so Jason got the sausage. You got the sausage and the pepper. What color pepper did you get me?
Red.
Yes.
$2 a piece.
$2
Yep.
for one
For
pepper?
one pepper.
Oh my God! Peter Piper picked a peck of pepper.
The organic ones were $4 a piece.
Organic for one organic pepper is $4.
Yep. Close to like $3.75.
That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. Anyway, so I guess I'll just have a regular pepper. I'll just wash it off. I don't need no organic pepper. Okay, anyway, so we're making sausage and peppers tonight on fresh Italian bread. I haven't had sausage and peppers in a while. So that's gonna be good. The kids won't eat that, so he got them a pizza. And I'm so excited now. I haven't had sausage and peppers in months. Wow, that's gonna be good and juicy. Some juicy sausage. So, and he also got me a little treat. What are these? Oh, from the bakery. Look at this, guys. Woohoo! This is for you, Amanda. I know Amanda likes to watch my video and she eats her treats. Last time she said she was eating Oreos. So, today we got some Yolks Fresh Market strawberry cream cheese little pastries. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have one right now before we show the doll for sale. I don't know who he's talking to, but anyway. So we're going to open these and try one.
Yeah.
These
I
must...
was looking for chocolate ones, but they didn't have chocolate.
Well, you know what? That's all right. We've been having a lot of chocolate with the Nutella and those sticks. Oh, let me smell the... Oh my God. Oh, look at this, guys. Look at that. Oh my gosh, these look so damn good. All right, we're going to try one. Let me get a juicy one. I can't wait for sausage and peppers, guys. Can't wait. Let's try one.
No olive oil, though.
So the little... What?
There's no olive oil.
Well, that's all right. I'll have to just use a little of the other one.
You want me to start making it? Sausage?
No, because I got to cook the pepper.
All right.
Okay, there's the pastry, guys. Let's try it. Well, I thought it was gonna... I thought it was going to be harder than that. Wow, these are really soft. Mmm. These are good. There's cream cheese in there and strawberry. Mmm. Really good. Mmm, they're nice and flaky. I wonder how much these were. $3.99. That's a good deal. $3.99. $3.99.
Yeah.
That's a very good deal. They're fresh.
The breads were on sale.
Oh,
$1.50 each. That's why I grabbed two.
Oh wow! See, you got a good deal. Oh my God, he's good. Try one here.
All right, I'll try.
Oh shit! This is for Amanda. Amanda's always eating the goodies.
Very good.
I wish we lived close to Amanda.
Where does she live in Florida?
Well, I'm not going to stay on here.
Oh, it's true. Yeah, good call.
Yeah. But it would be nice to live close to a Dolly friend. I would love for her to teach me how to paint.
We tried.
We didn't really try. We didn't have the right stuff, and
Yeah, we were just having fun.
I don't know. I would love to live by the beach. Jason said no, he doesn't want to live by the ocean anymore.
No, well, I mean, if we could live by the beach, maybe.
I would love to live across.
That's the only way.
That's where we lived last time, across the street from the beach.
That's the only way I would move to Florida. Is if I lived like a block from the beach. If I can't walk to the beach, there's no point.
You know, Christina always sends me when I talk about my mom. Christina knows. She always sends me the picture of like you when you're driving through Daytona and you go under that overpass and it says "Welcome to Daytona Beach Shores."
I've never been there.
You've never been to Daytona Beach Shores?
No,
What? We drove there to see my sister and my brother.
They were in Daytona?
Yes.
Oh, all right. I guess I went there.
Oh my God. Yeah, there's a big like sign It's a famous sign, like when you reach Daytona
Daytona's too
Beach
wild though.
shores. Wild.
Yeah, with Bike Week and
Yeah,
all
but
the
that's not.
racing and
Maybe for you, that's wild.
yeah, it is. It's too crowded, Daytona.
No, Daytona's good. Like I would say,
Where we were was
Clearwater
nice. Where we
isn't
were was
isn't
nice.
what's that beach over there? Clearwater Beach? No,
Where were we?
Tampa. That's crowded
Oh,
over
the
there
city.
with the where that big. I remember there was a nice restaurant bar over there on right on the beach. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
There was like a parking lot, and then you
There's a
walk
few of them.
right into they have like the brown benches in there. They had the open bar right on the beach. I remember we went in there and ate on a picnic table, right? Didn't they put down like
I don't remember. The
I'm
problem
trying to
was
think.
it's where we were was perfect, but now it's like so overdeveloped.
This is fucking good. Yeah, but Daytona's just like
It's too much of like a party atmosphere.
not re- not really.
No.
I mean, maybe during spring break.
Yeah, I mean, who wants that? I'm too old for that shit now. I just want peace.
I would love to have my kids have the ocean nearby. They've never been. None of my kids have ever been to the ocean. It's so peaceful.
Like
I
I
used to
said,
go there every day with my mom.
if we could find if we could live where I could walk to the beach, like
We used to walk. How do you think I lost all that weight? We used to walk. So we would go to the beach, and when you walk on the beach, it never feels like you walk that long. Like you
it's
just
hard to
keep.
walk in the sand. You burn
No,
more calories.
no, we would walk like on the packed sand, like by the water. But we kept just talking and smoking, and then we would just go. She was like, Sandra, block the wind to light the cigarette. But we would walk and walk and walk, and then we would stop at like a little tiki bar, have a pina colada, and then we would keep walking. And then before you know it, it was like late, and we had to walk all the way back. There was nobody to pick you up, but it didn't feel that long because you were just like walking on the beach by the water. It didn't seem like time kind of just slipped away. That's what we
No
need in
matter
our
where
old
you live,
age.
there's something. Always something you got to worry about. Here, there's wildfires. There's hurricanes. There's always something.
Well, would you rather burn or drown or get blown away?
I don't know, man.
I think drowning is better. I mean, than being on fire.
Well,
What's your sign?
usually
Are
die
you
by
a water sign or a fire sign?
neither.
Oh, what are you
I
then?
don't know. I'm an Aries, so I don't know.
I think that's a water sign.
A ram? It's not a ram. Is not a water sign.
Well, what am I? A Scorpio.
Huh.
All right, we'll move along.
You're a
What?
pincher,
What's Jack? He's the Leo.
Leo. Leos are supposed to be strong
Lions.
leaders. Isn't Ethan a Leo too?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what. Oh shucks, my phone fell. I gotta get a new charger.
Okay, let's move along. Now that I had my pastry, and I'm sure my lipstick is all messed up now, but we'll continue before Danny gets home. Before Danny gets home, we got to get through this. Okay, so let's move this chunky monkey down. So I have thought about this. Here's little Matilda here. She is a limited edition club doll from Annette Hempstead. She is from 2003. And she has beautiful German glass eyes, beautiful eyelashes. Her painting is done really, really beautiful. She does have a crazy blonde mohair wig that I washed twice in baby shampoo. And then I conditioned it. I sprayed it with a leave-in conditioner. And it's still pretty crazy, but it's very soft now. And it smells nice. Like before when I got her, the wig smelled. So I did, it was part off of her. I took it off of her head. I washed it twice. It air dried and it's very silky and smooth now. I mean, it is still like, because it's mohair, so it's going to be a little crazy. But it's really soft and I did reglue it. I tried the first time. That's what happened. I tried the first time with Eileen's tacky glue. Don't use that shit, guys. It doesn't fucking work, okay? Just go straight for the hot glue. That's what I did, okay? After I learned, because the other glue was seeping through the clear cap and it was making it all like matted. So I took it off right away. That's when I washed it the second time, got everything off of it, and then I let it dry again. And then I just used the hot glue around the edges and it's staying really nice, okay? It's kind of glued all the way back here, a little bit there. So I hot glued it all the way around so it's going to stay on nice. Um, so she's really heavy too. She's really heavy. She's got full vinyl limbs, well, 3/4. But so this way she's able to sit, with her legs, and she's an older doll, so she does have some scratches in the vinyl, but nothing that, visible like. So she doesn't have modeling, anything like that, because she is an artist doll, but she is highly collectible. And again, she was only available if you belong to the Annette Hempstead Doll Club, which you would have to pay extra for and be in the club. So there's very few of these. She's a limited edition. And all that is written on her neck. So it says Annette Hempstead. Let me see if I could read it here. I believe she's a limited edition of 700, but I don't know. But she's very limited. She's very limited. And she did not come with a certificate. But she does have her original outfit. And that's, so she's for sale, guys. I'm selling her, okay? I love her, but like I said, I gotta make choices, and I gotta make quick decisions here, okay? Unfortunately, the whole fiasco last month kind of set us back financially, and so I have to make up for it somehow. Danny's birthday is coming up on the 4th, and I want to do special for him.
What about me?
He's my little. Oh. Jason's birthday is first on the 30th, but we kind of just skip over our birthdays
Yeah.
at this point. I don't even think.
I'm only joking.
No, I mean, usually I'll get Jason a gift on the 1st of April because his birthday is like at the end of the month, so. If he's good, maybe I'll see. I don't know. But anyway, so Danny wants a bakery cake this year because last year the other boys had bakery cakes and he did not. I made his cupcakes. So when we ordered cakes for my teenagers last year, Danny was like kind of sad and like, well, why didn't I get a bakery cake? And I said, well, because mommy makes cupcakes better than that bakery ever could. No. The cake is really good from Walmart. I will say that. So he picked out the cake he wanted. In fact, we have to order that. We have to order it. But anyway, so he picked out a cake and cupcakes, and because he got 3 early birthday presents, but of course the kids never remember the early stuff they get. They're just on their birthday. They're gonna be like, "This is it," So I have to get him a few more things. So I'm willing to part with the doll in order to make my son happy on his birthday. That's just what moms do, got to get it done somehow. And so this is what I decided to do. Okay. So she is a big girl, about 26 inches. So she is a toddler. She fits in, I believe this is 9 to 12 months. Yep, this is a 9 to 12 month outfit. So she fits perfectly in, I would say 9 months. Okay. Or 12 months. But those, she's a toddler. Again, she's beautiful, made in Germany. So she's a higher end artist doll. But vintage. Would you call her vintage from 2003? Is that vintage?
I have no idea.
She's from 2003. So she's, how old is it? 23 years old, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's 23 years old.
2003?
Yeah. She's 23 years old, this doll. And when I tell you for her age, she is in like mint condition for her age. Again, the only thing is she does have a couple of like scratch marks and stuff that's embedded into the vinyl, but you can't see it. It's not like when a reborn gets a scratch, you could see it because the paint would come up. She's just, she doesn't have any modeling. This is factory paint. So she doesn't have any modeling, nothing. She's a harder vinyl, okay? Christina just got one. So cute, baby tacky. And I love the name she gave her, Melody. I thought she was going to use the middle name I suggested, which was Ramona, but no. She had to go and use Paige as a middle name. So, whatever, Christina. Anyway, so I hope you're enjoying your hot dogs and ice cream tonight.
That's what they're having.
Anyway, that's what Christina's always having. It's a
Okay.
little joke. It's a joke. It's an inside joke. Okay, you're not supposed to know nothing. All right.
I don't know
I
anything.
know. Anyway, so I will show you her little feet. She's here. She just has little. She has nice little feet. Um, so she's a big girl, heavy girl. She has the doe suede body, really nicely made. Like it's not like a reborn doe suede body. It is really thick doe suede. And I'm trying to get this back on her. Let me see if I could show you a little bit here. She will not come in this outfit, unfortunately. I love this outfit and I'm keeping it for Maggie. Um, but she will, I'm going to show you what she does come with in a minute. So I have dryer sheets on her just so she smells good. I don't like the baby powder wafers, so I use dryer sheets. So this is the nice, like, heavy doe suede body. And I haven't had her long. I got her off a nice lady from eBay, who kept her obviously in pristine condition. Look at her face. The coloring is gorgeous on this doll as well. Um, for factory paint. That's beautiful. Um, so if you've ever wanted to get an Annette Hempstead doll and wanted to try one out, she is absolutely adorable. Her head obviously turns side to side. Look at her. She's so pretty. She's such a pretty doll. And oh, she's heavy, so she's bottom heavy. She sits down nicely. You could pose her a little bit. Look at her. She's so pretty. Um, I love her, but you know, something's got to give. Something's got to give. And now her hair. Here's the back of her crazy hair. I don't know what to do with it. Maybe somebody knows how to do mohair better than me. I tried spraying it and just like kind of making a little curl to it, but it's dry right now. But it's crazy. It's crazy. She has this beautiful, beautiful, just little angelic look to her face. Like she's sucking her bottom lip a little bit. She has the beautiful blushing on the cheeks, and those glass eyes are just absolutely stunning. Don't you think so, babe?
Absolutely stunning. Oh wow.
What?
No, I'm just looking at
Oh.
something that I wanted. The price dropped like half.
Oh, Jason's looking for a birthday gift.
No, I'm just looking, dreaming.
Yeah. So there's her side view and this side. And there's one of her hands. Really, really cute. So if you ever wanted to try, she's about, I would say, probably 7 to 8 pounds she is. She's a heavy girl. So if you've ever wanted to try a toddler or a Knit Hempstead or an artist doll of any kind, here's your chance. I'm going to show you what she comes with. And I am going to be asking 200 plus shipping for her. And that's a great deal for an Hempstead doll, especially of this size. Shipping, I'm going to say right now, she won't fit in a flat rate. There's no way. Especially with the extras and everything. But I'm going to hook you up, okay? I'm going to hook you up. Shipping is going to be $50 because I'm going to have to use a regular box and she's probably going to go UPS. So $50 for shipping. So it's $200 for the doll, $50 for shipping. So total is $250. USA only, PayPal only. And I'm going to show you what she comes with, okay? So I'm going to put her over here. Okay, and she sits down nicely. She's really a gorgeous, gorgeous doll. Okay. So she's going to come with, which I wanted to dress her in now, but I don't know if I'm going to do that on camera. This, that actually came in the box opening with Yuna. It's a Cloud Island 3 to 6 months, white, like, stretchy waffle knit sleeper, footed sleeper, and it has little pink dots all over it. And it has the fold over mittens, and it is a footed sleeper. So she'll probably come home in this. And then this cute little matching headband. So that's probably her going home outfit, I think. You hold that, Laura, over there. I'm really loving Laura with these limbs, though. I think it really looks good. Okay. Then this is her original outfit, obviously minus the hanger. So I didn't fix this. I could try if you want me to, but basically these purple these purple suede ribbons. You see how there's more on this side. So when I did wash this in Dreft, so it pulls through here, and then it pulls through the back. So it's supposed to be even on both sides, and then you make a little bow on each side. I did not do that. I could try if you'd like me to, or leave it, and you could do it yourself. But it's like this purpley suede belted ribbon that holds up the apron kind of diaper cover part of her outfit. So it is a one piece kind of romper, and it is heavy. It's lined. Annette Hempstead made beautiful clothing for her dolls. Absolutely just exquisite outfits, really. These dolls are extremely high-end artist dolls, okay? When they were back in the day, brand new, when I was collecting, I don't even know how much this doll would retail for. Jason, the Hempsteads were like, how much retail? Like, well, some of them, the smaller ones. But I think this is a club doll, too. I think this one retailed for around 8, I want to say. You could double check it if you want. Her name, wait, what's her name? Oh my gosh, I forgot her name. Oh my lord, I forgot her original name. I'm gonna have to look if you're interested to know. But she was a club doll for 2003. Is it Katie? I think it's Katie. Kati. Katie or Kati. How do you say that in German? Is it Kati?
I don't know. Katya?
German? Kati or Katie's Kati, I believe. But anyway, so this is the original outfit. It has buttons there you can unbutton, and it's kind of like capri pants on her. This is not the complete original outfit. This was just the underpiece. There was a bigger apron dress, I believe, that went over this, and purple boots, but that did not come with her. So this is the only original piece that comes with her. So she'll come with that. Then
These are nice.
okay, guys, sorry, I'm just trying to get everything in order. Okay, then she will come to you with this pretty Easter spring skirt. So this is by Gymboree. 12 to 18 months this is. It fits her because I already tried this on her. It's beautifully lined in the purple satin. And then you have ruffles. Is everybody watching for Danny?
Yeah.
Okay. And then it has the purple ruffles and the blue ruffle and the silver top. So that, and then this Gymboree sweater. This purple Gymboree sweater. It's really nice. Has a ruffle edge and then the rhinestones on the shoulder. So that will come with her. Beautiful outfit there. Oh, and I will include the Easter tights. I have Easter tights that go with this. They're white, and then they have, like, on the knee, they have the little bunny faces. I will include that too. Where is that, in fact? Let me see if I could. Hold on one second. Okay, found them. So I will include these Gymboree little rabbit tights because they match. See, they have the little purple in it and the pink, and then the pink feet. So that would be so cute under this. Okay, like that. And you could put the purple sweater or a different shirt if you'd like. So I will include the tights as well. Okay. And then I do have... Jason, can you please get me that thing underneath the bassinet, please? That has the shoes in it.
What thing? Oh.
It has shoes in it. Okay, so then she has a little green diaper cover. A Kate Quinn green elf hat.
This thing?
Yes. And this two-piece Carter's emerald green dress with the matching white cardigan. So that will come with her as well. And that hat matches that dress. That would be actually adorable on her, this outfit, I think. And I'm not done. I'm also going to include um, these shoes because I think they go with the a lot of the outfits that are going home with her. So these are brand new, size 2. Little like Uggs. They're little like pink Uggs with the sparkly tops, and they are fur lined. So they are brand new with tag, and they will also be going home with her because I think she could wear these with just about anything here. It matches the green, it matches the purple, it matches the pink. Everything that she's coming home with, these match. So I will include these as well. Um, and let me see. And you know, there might be some other surprises. I don't know yet, but that is what she will come with. And I will wrap her best I could in a blanket or something or bubble wrap or whatever I could find. So let's just go over one more time everything she comes with. So she'll probably come home dressed in this, okay? The sleeper with the headband, okay? And then the little cute Uggs, the little cardigan with the green dress. I know I always do it backwards here. Okay, and then she has the elf hat, the little panties that go with that, the Easter tights, the ruffled skirt with the Gymboree purple sweater, and then her original outfit. And did I have something else over here? Oh, and that's what she comes home with. So all this stuff, and the dolly, for $200, plus shipping. So the shipping is going to be I'm going to charge $50. It might be a little more, but I'll cover the rest. It's going to be a big heavy box, and no way will the doll itself wouldn't even fit in a large flat rate. So, and you're getting a lot of clothing for her. So this is really a mega deal. Okay. So if anybody is interested, for $200 plus $50 shipping, I will cover any extra shipping charges over that. And you got yourself an Annette Hempstead toddler club doll with a bunch of outfits. And like I said, she's about, I would say 8 pounds. She's a good 8 pounds. And she has the 3/4 vinyl, so you could dress her in the short sleeves and shorts for the summer. And again, she does have, you know, some scratches into the vinyl, but she's a 23-year-old doll, and for that, I mean, for her to only have a few little scratches in the vinyl, her face is immaculate. Like, her face is just beautiful. Look at that. There are no scratches on her face, and her eyes are just piercing blue. They're beautiful. Beautiful. And her expression is just darling, especially from across the room. If you sit her on a chair or a couch, or I could see her in a little mini crib or something, but you could really pose her really cute. So she is adorable and available. So PayPal only, US only. Please let me know if you're interested. So we will move along. Okay. So now we're going to bring on my baby. How long before Danny comes home?
About 20 minutes.
20 minutes. All right. So we got 20 minutes, guys, to talk about my new baby. Has Lisa called you at all anymore?
No.
I was telling my viewers about Louie. I really got to try and call again. Oh my God, you're heavy, baby. You're heavy. Oh, she's so cute. So this is my Brianna, and I love this blanket too that Anna sent. I have to fix it a little better in here. What is this, mittens? Was I gonna change your mittens or something? Maybe I should, because I like those better. Okay, so here's my Brianna. What was her middle name? Oh, Esme. Brianna Esme. Oh, and I found out you asked last time where that name came from, because you never heard of it before, right?
Yeah.
Somebody, well, a couple people in my comments left that it actually became popular from the Twilight movies.
Hello? Hold on.
Who is it?
It's Ethan.
Oh, all right, go talk.
Hello? Hey, what's up?
Um. Anyway,
Yeah, I know. It's okay. I know you got frustrated.
anyway, I like that better. I think that looks better. I don't know why I didn't put these on her sooner. So let's do that. And see, I left this mitten from the onesie. See, her arm stops here, but I left that out to kind of give her a longer arm because her limbs are, a little short for her head. You know what I mean? So I got to kind of improvise. So my plan is, when I could afford it, to get her a bigger body. I originally was going to work something out with Anna where she was going to take back the limbs and send me a right size cuddle body for her, since that's what I originally ordered. But um, I realized that, she's busy. She has a lot of orders that she's working on, and I didn't want to interfere with that. She did something really nice and special for me. And so I'm going to take it for what it is and work it out. I'll work it out. If I need a cuddle body, down the road and I have the money, I'll just get it. But I know that she did that, for me. And, um, you know, it was a special, thoughtful thing of her to do. And so, even though, I prefer the cuddle buddies, but that's okay. She wanted to do something special for me, and she did, and that was wonderful. Um and I was able to switch it, and use it on Laura, and all's good. If I feel that Brianna needs a bigger body down the road, I will order one. And that'll be that. So no big deal, and all is good. So um this is Brianna, and let me tell you something. I want to tell you something. When hold on, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, okay. Sorry. So I will just say this. When I was very surprised when I opened the box. And I can't say that I think I was feeling very happy and excited that Anna did that for me, because it was very special. It was very, very special. And I am so thankful, like, that she even thought to do that for me, right? Um so in the moment it was very special, and I was trying to think of it from her point of view. And so I was happy. I was happy. But I just, for this baby, I just had already envisioned um, holding her and snuggling her, because I really, and she came at a time where I really needed that too. I needed a new baby to cuddle. Um, so in that sense, I was a little shocked, but um, I think that everything happens for a reason, right? And I love this baby so, so much, that I'm so happy that I got her. Look at these long lashes. She's beautiful, and she's definitely a keeper. She, like, right away when I seen her. Now, when I went to hold her with the full limbs, um, I still felt happy looking at her, because I think she's fucking gorgeous, okay? Um, but her, like, I couldn't hold her close. I couldn't do, like, I so wanted to, like, her limbs were stiff, so I still wanted to do this, and, like, so when I look at her and hold her close like this, and, like, mommy's got you, that kind of thing, I couldn't do that with the full limbs, okay? I can't do that with Laura. So I knew, though, that this baby, okay, Brianna, I knew that I wanted her for this reason, okay, for this reason. And so that was already envisioned. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I bought clothing, this outfit, in fact, to, for a cuddle baby, So it's a very, I guess I don't know. It's a situation where you, like, you don't know exactly how to feel because you know in your heart that she did that out of her heart and love. Um, but you know yourself that you're truly not happy with having limbs on the doll, you know? So it was a fine line to try and kind of say, well, I was happy, you know, I'm happy that she did that. It was so thoughtful, but it just, um, this is how I wanted Brianna. So I'm happy I was able to switch the bodies. No big deal. And I could order a bigger one if I want. But honestly, you know, holding her, she's heavy. She's nice to cuddle. I don't really feel that I need to order her a bigger body, at least not right now. I mean, you know, maybe down the road. I think that, you know, what do you guys think? I think she looks pretty proportionate, maybe slightly off, but nothing, you know. And she's just so sweet. She's so sweet. I love you, Brianna. I wish I could kiss you. But Anna did a wonderful job, as usual, on the painting on these babies. Look at her. And she's so heavy. She's so heavy. Look at my baby. So, looking at her like this, guys, I'm curious about your opinions. So, I'm going to hold her up. I did put baggier clothing on her to make her look a little bigger, obviously. But there's her full, trying to get her full view in. There you go. So, seeing her like this, there's her full view. Do you think that she needs a bigger body or she's good? Like, I know the legs are a little thin, but she's on leggings, you know? So if I put a gown on her or, you know, something else, I don't know. I feel like maybe it's a little bit, but it's not like extreme where I'm like, oh my God, that looks horrible. You know? What do you guys think? I'm trying to put her in a way that you guys can like. Here, let me. There we go. But that's still. Let me put her over my shoulder. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, there we go. So there's the full view. Okay, but I usually pose them like, you know, with their legs kind of. You get the idea. So what do you guys think? Let me try and get. There you go. There. Do you think that this body is okay, or that I need to get a bigger one? I think it's fine. Honestly, I don't think. You know, I mean, the only thing was maybe to get Laura another one, or you know, that was the idea. But now that she has the limbs, I mean, it's fine, you know? Oh, so I got my cuddle baby Brianna, and Laura's got limbs. And like I said, that's okay because I didn't really cuddle with Laura. I looked at her a lot. Um let me put her this way. See, I love how she just look at that. And then you could put this one right underneath. That's how I used to hold my babies. They would put their arm like this underneath my armpit there. And that's how my babies, that's how I would hold them. So I'm really happy with her like this. Look at her. She's so cute. So I guess my next video, I will do like a change in chat. And we will redress her and I'll give you an update on the Hempstead doll if it's sold yet. Um, and also, I wanted to bring her and Jack on together because Brianna and Jack. And yeah, we'll see from there what we're gonna do, guys. I do want to talk about kind of refreshing the nursery and what I want to do with that. I kind of gave you a little idea. Like, I want to add either blue or green, kind of to make it a little more neutral for, you know, boys and girls. So maybe adding a little bit of green or blue. Maybe baby blue might be better. But then I'm thinking green because look at the backdrop. I mean, I'm leaving that up year round. I'm not. You know, it's my gingerbread house. It's pink. If it was like a red and green, then I'd say, it's gotta go. But it's pink and it matches the room. Um, so I don't know. I want to kind of do. You know what I'm thinking too. I kind of want to take that Hello Kitty blanket off the couch. I know, and get like just a plain light pink, color. Or maybe that's my chance to add a light blue. So if I get a light blue cover for the couch and then I have the pink and white striped pillows, that could kind of tie it in. And then if I get blue sheer curtains to add to that, and then get a baby blue rug instead of pink again, because I got to replace the rug. So what do you guys think? You think I could add a baby blue in the mix? Better than green because of the wall. So if I add baby blue curtains, so it'd be pink, white, and baby blue. And then I do a baby blue rug and the baby blue couch cover with the pink and white pillows. I think that could work. My wheels are turning. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it, Sandra. I think that's a good idea. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, my sweet baby. My sweet little baby. She's heavy, too. She's got to be 8 pounds. She's big. I mean, in the full vinyl body, she was over 10 pounds. So, she's about 8. And the lashes on this girl. Anna knows I love the long lashes. She's beautiful. And at first, like when I first seen her, I really thought she looked like a boy. And so I was confused. I was like, oh, is she a boy now? And I didn't care either way, really, but then definitely when she was, done painting her, you could see, that it was a girl. And I love her so much. Brianna. So guys, let's talk about the 400 now, Sandra, 900 subscriber giveaway. I'm going to be coming back this week with that info. So I'm not sure exactly what I want to do yet. You are more than welcome to leave comments below and let me know what you would like to win as the giveaway prize. So maybe if enough people say the same thing, then we'll go with that, kind of like a vote. You could suggest anything. I mean, I was thinking maybe a Carter's gift card for $30. Then I was thinking maybe a replica doll of your choice. Then I was thinking maybe like a kind of themed thing because it's Easter time. So maybe like an Easter giveaway, like an Easter basket or something like that. So yeah. So I don't know. Give me your suggestions, guys, in the comments below. For the 900 subscriber giveaway because I'm running out of ideas. I mean, I want to make it extra special and I also want to make it something that everybody's going to want to win. So, leave suggestions and then I always read the comments. So I will read them and get ideas. And, the next video that I come back either tomorrow or Wednesday, we'll talk about the giveaway. It might be the entry, video. I don't know. So just make sure you watch it, guys. And then we'll do that so that I can send out that prize on the 1st. So we'll see, what that's going to be. But it's exciting no matter what it is, right? It's a giveaway. So that'll be exciting. And Jason's getting ready to go get Danny. So we only have a few more minutes. And then our day is spent. I said, Jason's going to get Danny, so we only have a few more minutes, then our day is done. He's going to be 9 years old, so I mean, he's a handful. Danny is my little ham. He's a little ham. He loves to be active. He's a very active little boy. He loves to jump around and dance and sing and color and arts and crafts and Roblox. Da, 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 da. That's what your head goes once Danny walks through the door. But you know what? I love him so much. I love Danny so, so much. He keeps me going. Keeps me young, even with the gray hair. Because, being around kids, they do. Even though it's a pain in the ass a lot of times, I mean, that's just how it is, But you can't live without them. You can't imagine it. And, he really does keep me going. Otherwise, I'd be like a lump, like but he's like, come on, Mom, let's play this. Come on, Mom, let's do it. And sometimes he's like, I'm bored. All kids do that. I'm bored. I can't wait for the summer. Oh, God, I hear it every 2 seconds. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm bored. And I'm like, seriously, kid? Like, I just bought you, what? markers and checkers and toys and a plushie and a game and a Roblox card, and you're bored? Oh, wow. And I'm broke. How do you like that? You're bored, I'm broke. Let's play. you know? It's like, damn, I got to get batteries because we love strawberry shortcake, Christina, but the batteries go so quickly. And I'll be honest with you, I haven't gotten any new batteries since somebody sent me batteries. I think there's C batteries for strawberry shortcake. I got to double check. Maybe in the remote it's double A's, triple A's. I don't know. I could use all of them, to be honest with you. I don't buy batteries. I told you guys this already. I buy batteries once a year unless they're needed for a remote for the TV. I will buy batteries once a year, and that is right before Christmas time because that's when you buy toys and things that need batteries. Otherwise, I don't buy them at all. I will not buy them unless, like, my remote goes dead or the smoke alarm starts beeping or the. I won't just keep batteries in the house. Once a year. Once a year, I will stock up and will buy like 4 packs of each type of battery. But once those are gone, that's it. And I usually buy a lot of the ones that we don't even use. Like, you use double and triple A often. But like C and D batteries, no, not so often. But so those usually will stock, we'll usually have all year. Um, but yeah, so his birthday's coming up and got to order the cake. I think I'm going to do that when we're done here. And he wants because Mario 2, the new Mario and Luigi movie, what's it called? Super Mario Brothers. Um, they just came out with a new movie, or they're coming out with a new movie, and all the toys are out and everything. So he wants a Mario cake. But he doesn't want the matching cupcakes. He wants the Sonic the Hedgehog cupcakes to go with the Mario cake. So that's what we got to order. And then I got to get him a couple more things. Right as of now, I only have the 2 Sonic plush and then the big box of the Sonic ring pops. And then I got his Easter book and his little Easter stitch. But that's another thing. Like, I got to start thinking of the Easter basket because I don't know, man. I don't know anymore. Um, but yeah, so I got to get him a few more things. I have a few more things in the card. I still can't. This boyfriend figure, this 2-inch freaking boyfriend figure for $65. I can't do $65. I'm like, it's still in my cart, but I'm like, no, Sandra, that is absolutely ridiculous. But the mom in me says he only turns 9 once, and if he's gonna take care of it, and that's what he really wants. But the reviews on it say, it's not to play, it's to collect. It's more of a collector's item, which he does have, like the Hello Kitty things from Christmas and his digital circus ones, which he just leaves in the box up on his shelf. So he doesn't play with those. So he might not play with this one. I don't know. So I'm still debating with that because I wanted to get him a nice chair to go with his desk because right now he'll take a chair from the dining room if he wants to use his desk, which is ridiculous. So I found like a really nice blue kids chair, like on wheels, like a little office chair to put with his desk so he could do his drawing and stuff in there. So that's like $35. So I wanted to get him that. And then I had already pre-ordered last year before Christmas his Glitch Amazing Digital Circus Pomni and Zooble because he doesn't have that one yet. I ordered a Ragatha for myself, so you will see that soon. But yeah, so I don't know, guys. I got to get him a few more things, but he's my baby, so got to spoil him while they're young. And he just got off the bus, so he's going to be walking in any second. So don't forget, if you would like to comment below about the giveaway prize, what you think it should be, please let me know. If anybody is interested in the Hempstead doll, the Annette Hempstead doll that comes with a big box opening and She's beautiful, guys. She's really gorgeous. If you ever wanted a toddler or you wanted to try an artist and an Hempstead doll, this is a great price. She was a club doll, so she's limited. And for 23 years old, she is in mint condition. Okay. So, German glass eyes, German vinyl, and she's weighted to about 8 pounds, $200, plus $50 shipping. US only, PayPal only. And please email me in the description below. What's the matter? Hold on one sec. Okay, guys. So Danny's home. So we're gonna end the video. So he was just saying that a dog was chasing him outside. Um, but anyway, oh, she's so warm. I want to kiss you so bad. I do. She smells so nice, so nice. I don't like those baby powder wafers. I was watching somebody this morning do a box opening. I think it was Dee at the Baby Patch. She was opening her birthday baby from Blue Grandma. Adorable little angel baby it looked like. With the white curly hair and the long lashes. It was a beautiful video. But she was saying that she didn't like the baby powder wafers on her dolls. And she says she just doesn't like the scent of it. And I agree. I don't like them either. A lot of people love them and swear by them. Not me. I see you hear the dogs now. They're outside. Hope somebody didn't get bit. I don't know. Anyway, so she was saying she doesn't like the smell. I don't like them neither. A lot of people swear by them. I use dryer sheets, Snuggle lavender dryer sheets. If I want something to smell good, I stick them everywhere, and it works really well. So that's what I use. But anyway, so here is my baby Brianna, and I love that name, Brianna. And I want to give a shout out to Erica over at Erica's Precious Nursery. I think that's it, Erica. Because when she commented on my baby, she said that her daughter's name is Brianna, and I didn't know that. So that's really cool, Erica. I love the name. I always love the name Brianna. Brianna, Gabriella, Danielle, all those names I love. Okay, so we're going to put her down. I'm going to just show you the Hempstead one more time, and then we're going to sign off. Okay, here is Matilda. Well, that's what I call her, Matilda. But her name is Kati. Kati or Katie? Or Kati, I don't know. Kati. And she's made in Germany. She's 23 years old, vintage doll from Annette Hempstead. Comes with a big, large box opening, $200, US only, PayPal only, $50 shipping. So if you're interested, please give me an email. My email is always in the description below. And that is today's video, guys. So, hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will be back. Don't forget to leave your comments for the giveaway suggestions. And yeah, I'll be back. So probably tomorrow, because you guys know me. Once the week starts and I'm like on a roll, you know. It's very lonely without you guys. Very lonely. So I will be back. And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell your friends. Please subscribe. When we reach 1,000, we're so close. Only 100 more, guys. 100 more. 1,000 subscribers, we're going to do a bigger giveaway. So, I will see you next time on Little Meatball's Nursery. Until then, everybody, enjoy your evening, and thanks for joining me today. Bye-bye.